I came in today a few minutes ago. First, I was seeing a Biggie. Walked in the door, slumped, papers and a cup in my hand, and said, "Good morning." And Biggie said, "Are you practicing for your class?" Because that's what most professors.
This is what you barge through the door. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That is how a lot of teachers enter rooms.
That's right. That's how most professors
Shuffling.
I know.
Slightly late, shambolically moving across the floor.
Hair tousled.
All right. Where did we leave off?
That's what it looked like when I came in a few minutes ago.
I can visualize that.
There was some. I was not in a great mood today. Just as usual, the news gets me down. I see the news and it gets me down. COVID, floods, fires. Locally here, we had a school shooting. It was awful. It was really bad. I mean, it's just like everywhere you turn, there's all this bad news. It really is true. And a few things happened. I think Chris Demm, I guess, was trying to lift my spirits. I didn't realize he had sent me a picture.
Well, yesterday afternoon, I was doing some reading, and I saw a photograph, and I thought, well, this person we've discussed on the program.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I decided to send out this most recent photo to you and Dave and Biggie.
And all it is a photo. It doesn't say who it is or anything.
I should put it on our social media.
Yes. Who is this person? You should put who is this person.
Guess who.
All right. Guess who. And I guess I won't give it away now that you're putting it on social media.
Yeah.
But and we should see if Dave knows who it is. But it's an attractive woman. I thought it's somebody who worked here doing like different angles and shading and stuff.
I'm going to send it to our friend Megan and see if she knows.
See if she knows.
Yeah. Biggie thought it was someone who used to work here, that
that's
that I was friends with, still, outside of work.
And it's somebody famous, and we had no idea. And we had just talked about this person a few days ago, and both Biggie and myself said, yeah, she was sexy back in the day, but probably not anymore. Well, now you see this photo, and you're like, holy cow!
What does Biggie call it?
Glowing up.
I said she's had a glow up.
Yeah, is that? I didn't know that term.
I hear that a lot. I think I'm using it properly.
The
I
glow
think
up.
so.
Is that through lighting and angles and shading and making yourself?
No, it just means like you over time.
Get better.
Yes.
The glow up.
Yeah, it's more concrete. It's not a trick of light or shading.
Well, now I saw it. I said it yesterday about two men, Will Smith and Paul Rudd. They're both young looking and as good looking as they were when they were in their 20s. And
yeah,
now
they
they're
don't
in
seem
their
to
50s.
age. But I'm not sure that that's considered glowing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But they don't seem to age. Neither one of them.
Yeah, I think they're just lucky. That glow up means you used to look, maybe kind of homely.
Oh, I see.
And
And now you get better.
It's
with
an
age.
upgrade.
With age, this person has improved. I mean, this picture, but then again, in social media photos, you can make yourself look good. She just looks good, though. I mean, it didn't look like a whole lot of get it from this angle.
Tricks.
And, it was right. It was an up close for sure. And another thing, I told Kristen this too. I was in a bad mood, and then on the way in, I heard a song, one of these tribal songs that are
okay.
These tribal offerings. It was
The rhythm's got to you?
the rhythm. I just was in such a down mood, and all of a sudden, I'm listening to my easy listening station, my soft rock, and I hear Miley start to sing "Party in the USA," and I said, "You know what?
Oh God.
Maybe things are turning around."
Did you put your hands up?
I did. I nodded my head like yeah. I moved my hips like yeah. Cracked a Celsius in the car.
On the road?
On the road at a road Celsius. I brought it in to have before the show, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to drink
It's
it.
a party in USA.
The butterflies flew away. And that was it. I just heard it and I said, man, this is lifting my...
Hey, Mr. Homeless Guy. Hey, vagrant sleeping under the train tracks.
It's what music can do.
Make
for
today
you.
a great day. I am.
I see your buggy's full. So is mine. Internally.
Here's an empty aluminum can for you. I see you're collecting them.
It's just so terrific. I heard it and I was like, yeah, maybe this will be a good day. It was nice. It just shows what music can do for you.
Yeah. It's got a
does.
power.
It does. It has a power.
And it glowed you up from within.
It did, because I really was in a low place and just thought, I thought, I have nothing to give on this program today. And then that song just sort of like, okay, I can do it.
And Megan says, I don't know. I'll think of it, though.
I don't know that she will. I think she's too young to really know. Well, she's heard of the person. For sure.
Yeah.
But Megan is so young and nice.
Yeah.
She hadn't been.
Don't mold her.
She's the next. I was getting ready to say she's my next project.
No, please don't.
Leave her alone.
Megan runs cameras here, and I only speak with her because she does things for us. But before that, she worked here for a while. I didn't. What people said, we're going to get Megan to run the cameras. I said, who is Megan? They said,
How long has she been here? Several years.
Years.
Huh.
I'm getting ready to mold her because that's what I do. I mold young minds, and I just said to Big, that's exactly what I'm doing. I tell you another. This is, I guess, an emotional place I'm in. Today, Chris Demm and I were watching the news, as we always do before this program, and they did a piece on a Paralympian. And Chris Demm, as usual, was just typing away and hardly even paid attention to it. And I got so drawn into it, I was welling up with tears.
Oh.
And he looked at me and said, why are you crying? What's going on? It's about that, golly, it was this woman, Morgan, I wrote her name down, Morgan Stickney. She's a Paralympic swimmer. She just won gold in her latest heat, I guess last night or 2 nights ago. And NBC is showing the Paralympic games right now. Now, I didn't watch a bit of the Olympics, and I didn't watch a bit of the Paralympics. I don't watch.
You can't gamble on it.
I don't know. I got a fantasy football draft tonight. I'll do a fantasy football draft in a heartbeat, and I'm ready to go tonight. But this particular story was about a girl who was Morgan Stickney. At 14, she was one of the best swimmers in America, like destined for the Olympic Games. And they said she had a rare disorder affecting her blood in her lower extremities. So they had to remove the bottom part of one of her legs. And she said, well, I'll never swim again. But she got back in. She started swimming. She was great. She wanted to go to the Paralympic Games. Then at 19, which only a couple of years ago, they said, oh, it's back. You've got to have your other leg. The other leg.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And so they took off the other leg, and she said, it's over. I'm never going to swim again. But she got back in the pool, and she thought, well, I'll never go to the Olympics. Because they had to delay the Olympics for a year, she was able to prepare and come back in time to do the Paralympics this year instead of last year, and she just won gold. How about that? That's a good story. When they did it, at first I was like, ho-hum, time filler, whatever. But as soon as they got into it, I thought, my God, this girl's real. Look what she's gone through. Here I am complaining, listening to Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
What am I complaining about, you know?
Yeah.
You hear stuff like that?
None of us have that kind of determination.
No, God. The way she overcame things, I was just really impressed. So between that and the picture of this
The mystery woman.
striking woman and the Miley
You got
Cyrus.
mystery woman, early Cyrus, Miley.
Yeah, I mean, in this story, that's what has kind of gotten me here today mentally.
Okay.
That's why. And then I said to Krista 10 minutes before this program began, as we had prepared it, we went over it, we talked to each other, and I said,
The souffle's in the oven. There's nothing we can do
that's
now.
what I said. I said, there's nothing left to do. I just told him, I put my pen down. I said, there's no more. There's no more that can be done.
I can't prepare anymore.
I cannot. I cannot do any more. That's it.
Speaking of food and souffles and such, I don't know if you guys, you're not on Facebook. But yesterday I had one job. I was supposed to go to the grocery store and get bananas, and I posted this. And I went to the store that I always go to. It's a big store, and not one single banana.
They didn't have any bananas.
Really?
Zero. And my wife said, well, maybe get some strawberries. Not one single strawberry. How about blueberries? Not one single blueberry in the store.
What?
Why? Hoarding?
I don't know.
Hoarding?
I don't know if you can't hoard that stuff. It's perishable.
They're hoarding toilet paper again at Costco.
Well, I mean, you can keep that forever.
Bad truck day?
yeah, supply line.
Missed a truck?
What's going on?
I don't know the answer.
This is a major store.
Major. Multi-state.
Multi-state store.
Did you try another of the same store a few miles away or anything?
I did not, Biggie.
Okay.
I was frustrated.
It could have been just that store if they had maybe they had an issue where they had to pull everything.
That's entirely possible. But, today's senior day, so they better have bananas.
Oh, that's sure better.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you go somewhere else? Did you?
No.
You
No, I was too mad.
yeah. I like this about Christian as he ages. He just gives up to hell with it. Today, by the way, Today, he's already shouted out a state that was capitalized. Now I'm trying to remember which one it was. Nevada? It's one of the states that he typed on his computer.
One? Wisconsin. Wisconsin is on the good list.
But
Memphis is not.
The city of Memphis is not capitalized for him. He always shouts these out. Memphis! Now he's doing the cities. Yeah. I know. He's really struggling with this. Yeah.
Could this fruit issue be the fact that I've recently started
It's possible.
eating real fruit?
Possible.
Biggie's now eating healthier.
Biggie bravely told us a week ago he's going to get the weight loss surgery in a year, but he's got to lose several pounds before that. So he is on a plan. And as soon as you started going good, I started going bad. I've already had M&Ms today.
It's like two different lines on, like those economic charts.
That's right.
Graphs.
The graphs are. I'm going bad.
It was tough yesterday because we had to film some of our.
Oh, your foodie podcast.
Yeah, and it was. I'll tell you, it was. It was tough, but everything got trashed. That's what I said. I was like, put it in the trash when we're done. If you don't want to take it with you, take what you want.
Right.
And then what I had to do, and I'm not kidding, I had to then pour like detergent on top of the trash.
I've done it
to keep myself from wanting to go back because we tried something that I thought was just delicious.
Oh, what was it?
These pickled Doritos.
Oh, they were good.
They were really good.
Pickled Doritos.
We were blown away by how good they were.
And you had to pour detergent on that.
Yes, because they said, well, we're going to leave some. And I thought to myself, I said, if I don't do something to these Doritos, I will go back and get them when they leave.
Can I ask you this, Biggie? And this is personal. Had you not been on your current path, how long after your friends left would you have gone into the trash to eat the pickled Doritos?
As soon as that door shut.
Immediately.
Actually,
Wow.
I would have just told them, leave the bag.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, yeah, but I mean, how long would it, if you throw something away with the intent, I'm never going to eat it again, how long does it sit there talking to you?
Minutes.
Yeah.
And why didn't my phone ring? I'm your belly buddy. I could have coached you through this. I could have come and gotten those for you.
Thanks.
Taken
these are good.
I'm your belly buddy. Don't you?
Maybe with COVID restrictions, you just have to throw it off the balcony to you.
Which you would have taken.
I'm just saying next time I want my phone to ring.
I'll tell you, that was the best new chip I've had in a long time.
Pickle chips.
Yeah, the Doritos pickle.
And you said you were trying a bunch of crazy flavors of.
Yeah, we tried some other chip flavors that, frankly, really missed.
Did the other foodies also agree with you?
Yeah, yeah.
The
when we tried the pickled Doritos, it just looked at each other. This is delicious.
Like a dill pickle.
It took a while to find. They were quote available, but we couldn't find them. Finally, one of us stumbled upon it.
Yeah,
I see why it was delicious.
Yeah,
a run on bananas and pickled Doritos.
Did you run into Chris Dibb at his store?
What are you here
This
for?
is awkward.
That could happen now.
Oh, I know.
Well, I'll tell you, because as I feel better, and also the other thing is, when you're eating fresh, you do have to go to the store more.
A lot.
Because
everything's perishable.
Yes, exactly. So, like, I'm running low on bananas.
You might actually run in. You've never visited a produce department.
Not in years.
Now you might see Chris Dibb.
Yeah, because
it's a big area you first walk into for the most part.
Is that
right
on the right? Yep.
Years ago I went. So is it still pretty much the same setup?
Yeah, that didn't change too much.
Yeah, there have been a few changes.
Most of them.
There's some funkier fruits out there now.
Does every one of them still have a damn Starbucks?
Yeah, right.
Pretty much everyone.
Right next to it. This is something that'll. I tell you, Biggie actually alerted me to this a few years ago. I didn't know this was a problem. McDonald's with their McFlurry machines and how they're always broken. And some people have said, well, it's because they don't want to clean them. That's the whole reason, right?
No, we've gotten calls from employees saying they are extremely difficult to clean.
Isn't there an app that tells you which ones are open and which aren't?
It's called McBroken. That's the app and the website.
That's funny.
That tells you the ice cream machine outages. They're reported. It's kind of like a Waves app or whatever that you upload your own information. The FTC has announced they will be looking into these ice cream machines at McDonald's because they get so many complaints that they're broken so often.
All the time.
That's in their purview?
It is apparently, yes.
The Federal Trade Commission?
That seems crazy to me.
I thought so.
And why is it that McDonald's has this issue, but Wendy's doesn't with the Frosties and stuff
You
like
never
that?
hear about it.
No.
So I'm going to tell you, I read kind of deep into this last night.
Yeah.
Whatever this McFlurry machine is made of,
Yes.
it has a self-cleaning option.
Yes.
The self-cleaner takes 4 hours to clean. A lot of times, apparently, it truly does break. It's not very reliable.
Yeah.
But the reason they have that has to clean that long is, I guess, because of all the bacteria that can grow because it's cold and it's milk.
But that's not the case for a Frosty?
I guess a Frosty machine is different. But this,
apparently.
However the McFlurry machine works, it takes a 4-hour self-cleaning. And then what happens, they said, it truly does break, like in the middle.
While
then
it's being cleaned.
then they have to call the repairman, and it normally takes a few days. But I think what's happening is, instead of messing with it and having it break and calling the repairman, because they said that's a warning to the McDonald's franchise, that they're just like, hey, you know, they just let it go and say, well, we're not having McFlurries for a while.
Yeah, they don't call the repairman.
Exactly.
They let it go.
If a machine is working, I wonder how many a busy McDonald's sells per day.
Popular item, I would think.
I would bet it's a very popular
Especially
item.
during the summer. I mean, it's a popular item.
I think, too, because I guess you clean it overnight, maybe, or you have to shut it down probably. And, you know, a lot of them are open 24 hours, so I'd say shut it down between, what, 3 and 7? Yeah.
I'd close at
hour.
breakfast hour.
But then it breaks in the middle, and then you don't have them for a few days.
But I would bet there's people that come through and order McFlurries at 8 in the morning.
You think?
I would bet.
If they're available,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I have detergent chips. Yeah, I forgot. Who would order a McFlurry at 8 in the morning? Never mind.
Hello, right here.
Boy, I would right now. I am off the wagon.
Yeah.
In fact, there's an Adventures Joe that says every time I fall off the wagon, it's like, why do you say that? The wagon's gone. You
wagon
in a wagon?
The wagon's in Portland.
Yeah, it's well along the Oregon Trail.
I'll tell you, I struggle so much. It's such a struggle.
Well, I watched you yesterday. Our stats man, Rodney, was kind enough to drop some donuts off.
Yeah.
And he was texting me. He felt really bad because he said, I'm sorry I couldn't bring anything for you, for Chris Kelly. I know you're both dining right now. And I wrote back, I said, Kelly had some donuts.
Don't
Come
worry.
on.
Yeah. I had donuts. Another coworker brought in cookies from McDonald's. I had 2, and I saved another one for this morning. So now I've had a cookie and M&Ms today. Woo! And I was so low about this.
Only one person could pick you up?
Miley Cyrus. That's it. That's it. If it weren't for this song and that swimmer and this hot celebrity we're not mentioning,
The mystery girl.
the mystery girl, I'd be in trouble.
And let me tell you, I think Chris Demm was trying to tempt me yesterday. He left those donuts in here, just sitting on the table out there. And then also the bags of McDonald's were outside as well.
That's right.
And I avoided. I walked right by all of it.
Good for you, Biggie.
Good for you. The butterflies flew away. Put your hands up. Shake your hips. Nod your head. Good stuff. I'm okay. It'll be okay.